Today we have a brand new Cinewhoop that came out in the drone community. It is the Geprc Darkstar22, and I'm showing you video footage right away because this is some of the best, smoothest indoor flight footage that we've got on our channel from any drone over the past 5 years. We've been trying to get the perfect format for an indoor real estate cinema drone. Something small, compact, but not too small, but a decent size that will still get us breathtaking, smooth footage. And this footage was shot with the Darkstar 22. It also has a custom tune on here that we put in the video description. You can download that to your Darkstar 22 from Drone Camps free of charge, and you can get these results with your Darkstar 22. If you want professional footage, you're going to get it with this drone. It is literally amazing indoors and outdoors. So now I'm going to introduce you to the drone, and after that we'll do our flight test and a little more technical review after the flight test. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, before we get started on the channel, we don't have any sponsors, but we are doing a free giveaway. This is on December 15th. We're giving away a 5-inch FPV freestyle drone, as well as a mini long-range drone, Drone Camps t-shirt, a transmitter, an RC car, and a brand new FPV beginner bundle kit. So quite a Christmas for somebody this year on the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and you'll be entered to win. So let's take a look at the Darkstar 22. This is the quad, and it does have upwards facing motors, which makes it freestyle better. So if guys are looking for that duality that we talk about on the channel, being able to cinema and freestyle, it will definitely do both. It could use a little bit better tune on the freestyle side of things, which we may work on for you, but up front we wanted to just get the cinema tune worked out for you first. So we did that, and I was pretty amazed with the footage that we got. But it's kind of nice. It does come with these LEDs on there. It does have the 2219-3 props. They are brand new props. It also has a spot on the very top of the frame for GPS if you want to add that later for outdoor flights. And I'd say the tune on here is about 90%. So a little more work on that. I think we'll have a perfectly flying quad. But it does come with some extras as well, like a lens cover. It's an ND8 filter, and you also get a free 3S 720 milliamp battery. And with the first look here, I think we should go ahead and do some indoor flying, and after that we'll do a quick freestyle outdoor test, and I'll show you what this quad's all about. Here we go.
bomb. Now let me see you go off like a bomb.
Now, this is the Darkstar22 Pro Cinewhoop box that you get. This quad does come in at $399 with an ELRS 2.4 receiver. And on their website, they also have a version of this you can get without a VTX, so that'll cost you $169 to add your own. Darkstar22 on the scale with the battery and the carbon protector, 181.9 grams. Total takeoff weight, so it's well under 250 grams. The wheelbase is 100 millimeters. Now, one of the things that I noticed right away about it when I pulled it out of the box was the grommet system. There are 5 grommets holding this top plate on, and I can just kind of move it here and show you the entire top plate, the video system and everything is all suspended by these grommets. There's one in the back here, one on the side, and 2 up front, 5 in total. What I really appreciate about this design too is that they used medium-sized grommets. They're not the micro groms that we've seen before. They're really hard to get on if they pop off. So these are medium-sized, and there is a little bit of a slit right there in the side of the frame to allow you to get it in there just a little bit easier, making maintenance on this quad a lot easier. Now, the power system on here is 1104 size motors. They're 7,500 kV, and we do have 20 amp ESCs on here, which support 4S motors. So you're going to get plenty of smooth power out of it, but also you're going to get big power when you want to do big dives. You can definitely power loop this quad. I did see some shudder in some of my power loops. You want to look out for that, and we'll try to do a little bit better tune on here for freestyle, a separate tune on the channel coming up. It'll usually be on our website in the CLI library. If you go to dronecamps.com, you can see those. I always post those for free for the FPV community. But I'd say the power system is definitely there. It's there for all the extreme FPV freestyle you want to do. I mean, you really can't expect a lot out of a sort of a micro size Cinewhoop, but it handles itself pretty well outside. Now, the side profile and the front of this quad, it's pretty low profile. I was able to push the antennas down as far as I could get them, kind of to allow me to skirt through some of those really tight gaps indoors, getting, through the bookshelf, things like that. If you want to create some kind of unique shots for indoor real estate videos, this is kind of nice. It is very low profile. You can see the carbon frame on the bottom down there, sort of a square sandwich type design. That one's called the Geprc Darkstar22 frame with that 2.2 inch prop on the top. And just underneath the top, right around the middle of the frame right here is where they have a GPS slot. So if you want to add GPS to this one later, you can do that. And in the very back here, we have our Immortal T coming off our ELRS receiver and the XT30 in the very back. It's kind of cool. It is a flush mount into the prop guards, sandwiched between the frame and the prop guards where the Cobb LEDs run around here. And if you look on the very bottom of this quad, that is the AIO 20 amp ESC and F405 flight controller. Now, what you also see there is a little harness for a cable. And it seems that Geprc has sort of taken on what Beta FPV's done with their whoops, getting rid of the USB-C connector on the flight controller. So now in the box, you get a little cable that extends off of that harness right there to a USB-C connector, which connects to Betaflight. And this is that connector. It just connects to the flight controller harness, and then you can use your USB-C data cable to connect to Betaflight. It's kind of cool that they're switching over to this system. Now, as far as the accessories that come in the box, Geprc always delivers. They give so much extras in their bind and fly kits. It's kind of amazing. I almost didn't have enough bench space here to include everything, but we do see a ton of hardware in the box. We got an extra gray frame kit, as well as the carbon battery protector, an ND filter, which is an ND8, as well as an extra strap. The battery comes with it, an extra set of props, and even an extra set of prop guards. Those are the injection molded prop guards. All of the Geprc information and a battery pad here, and tons of extra screws, an Allen key, pretty much everything you need for this little quad, and then some. So at the end of the day, even with the LEDs on here, all of the bonuses that they give you in the box, the free battery, the free ND filter. I've talked about covering up this 04 lens for many months now on the channel. And it seems like they're one of those companies that just kind of listens to reviewers and gives you guys what you really need in the box, which is very nice of them. And again, I think it flies good outdoors. It flies amazing indoors. So if you're looking for the real estate drone, this is definitely the one. But I think it's just a cool little drone with a lot of extras built into it. And it seems like they've looked at Beta FPV's Pavo 20 series and they thought, how could we improve on that? How could we make a nice Geprc style version of something like that 2-inch configuration at that same weight class, but give you that sort of cinema quality video that you're looking for with the extra dampening in here, the ultra durable top frame. I don't know how you're going to break this. It's really thick, but they still kept it under 200 grams. And again, which is kind of amazing. For the freestyle crowd, again, you have the upwards facing motors, and it's going to freestyle a little bit better than something with downward facing motors. So it checks a lot of boxes. I think overall we have a quad that would easily score 4.8 stars out of 5. I mean, Geprc just hit a home run with this one pretty easily. And I didn't realize it pulling it out of the box. It just looks like another typical Cinewhoop. It doesn't have the features that stand out on it that to me think, oh my God, this is going to blow my mind. But you have to fly it first. And flying it with that downward camera tilt indoors, I didn't have any idea until I looked at the footage on my laptop. And then I realized, whoa, this is really smooth flying and stable footage. And they nailed it with that. So if that's what you're looking for 2026 and the end of 2025, this is going to definitely fit the bill for that. So pro real estate or just hobby flying and something that looks pretty cool and very easy to find when you crash because of the LEDs. It's really nice to walk up on. And it's going to be hella durable. So you guys can check out our link down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this quality review. If you like to see FPV drones and reviews and drone news, be sure to subscribe and get in on that giveaway, guys, coming up December 15th. I think this thing is pretty cool. Guys, take care. I will see you on the next one.